Do you ever wonder how some people travel the world on a budget while you're stuck paying sky-high airfare? The secret isn't luck, it's knowing the right hacks. From using the best flight search engines to unlocking secret deals and free upgrades, this video will change the way you travel forever. I'll even show you the one mistake you're probably making that's costing you hundreds of dollars. It doesn't matter where you want to go, these tricks will help you get there for a fraction of the price. If you're ready to save big on your next trip, let's get started. The truth is, finding cheap flights isn't just about luck, it's a skill. A skill that anyone can learn with a little know-how and the right strategies. Whether you're dreaming of lounging on a sunny beach, exploring the cobbled streets of Europe, or visiting loved ones halfway across the world, there's a way to get there without draining your savings. This guide is here to demystify the process and help you unlock the secrets to affordable airfare. From understanding how airlines price their tickets to leveraging tools and timing tricks, we'll walk you through everything you need to know to consistently score deals that will make you the envy of your friends. Ready to turn your travel dreams into reality without breaking the bank? Let's dive in. If there's one golden rule for snagging cheap flights, it's this: timing is everything. Airlines use highly sophisticated pricing algorithms that make ticket prices fluctuate constantly. But don't worry, you don't need to be an insider to figure out when to book. Let's break it down. For domestic flights, the sweet spot to book is typically 2-3 months in advance, while for international trips, aim for 4-6 months before departure. Research from the Airlines Reporting Corporation, ARC, and Expedia reveals that ticket prices are at their lowest during this time frame, with fares rising sharply in the final few weeks before departure. In fact, booking last minute can cost you up to 25% more. For example, a domestic flight that costs $200 3 months out might easily jump to $275 or more if you wait until the final weeks. For international flights, the stakes are even higher. Early planners can save hundreds of dollars compared to those who book within 30 days of departure. Not all days are created equal when it comes to airfare. Statistically, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are often the cheapest days to book and fly. On average, you can save around 15% compared to weekend bookings or flights. Why? Airlines often release deals late Monday night or early Tuesday morning, and demand for midweek flights is generally lower. Here's a real-world example. A flight from New York to Los Angeles that costs $350 for a Friday departure might drop to $280 if you're willing to fly out on a Wednesday. Similarly, early morning or late night flights, also known as red-eye flights, tend to be more affordable due to lower demand. If you want to save big, steer clear of peak travel seasons. Holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Eve are notoriously expensive, as are popular vacation times like spring break and summer months. Instead, aim for the shoulder seasons, the months just before or after peak travel times. For instance, April, May, and September, October often offer cheaper fares and quieter travel experiences, especially for destinations like Europe and Asia. For example, a round-trip flight to Paris in July might cost upwards of $1,200, while the same flight in late September could be as low as $700. Not only will you save money, but you'll also enjoy smaller crowds and a more relaxed experience. By paying attention to timing, when you book, what days you fly, and the season you choose, you can significantly cut down on your airfare costs. So, the next time you're planning a trip, remember, a little patience and strategic planning can save you hundreds of dollars. Finding cheap flights isn't just about when you book, it's about where and how you search. With a wealth of tools at your fingertips, you can transform the process from a daunting task into a streamlined hunt for the best deals. Let's explore some tips and tricks to make sure you're using search engines to your full advantage. Aggregator websites are your best friends when it comes to finding affordable airfare. Platforms like Google Flights, Skyscanner, and Kayak do the heavy lifting by pulling together fares from hundreds of airlines, offering you a clear picture of your options. Google Flights, ideal for exploring destinations and comparing prices across a wide date range. Use the Explore feature to find the cheapest flights to various locations. Skyscanner, great for flexible travelers thanks to its everywhere search feature that shows the lowest prices to destinations worldwide. Kayak, known for its powerful filters, price tracking, and multi-city options, Kayak makes it easy to plan complex itineraries. These tools also offer price alerts, so you'll get notified when fares drop for your chosen destination. And if your travel dates aren't fixed, take advantage of flexible date searches to compare prices across a range of days or months. For example, flying one day earlier or later than planned could save you $50, $100 or more. Have you ever searched for a flight only to notice the price mysteriously increases the next time you check? This happens because websites use cookies to track your searches, creating artificial demand and prompting price hikes. To avoid this, switch to incognito mode or clear your browser cookies before starting a new search. Here's how it works. Most browsers like Chrome or Firefox have a new incognito window option that hides your activity and prevents websites from storing cookies. It's a simple trick, but it can make a big difference in ensuring you get the best prices. While aggregator websites are incredibly useful, don't rely on them alone. Once you've found a deal, it's worth checking the airline's official website to compare prices. Many airlines offer exclusive discounts or additional perks like free seat selection or flexible cancellation policies when you book directly through them. For example, a flight listed for $300 on an aggregator might be $290 directly on the airline's site, and that $10 savings could increase if there are no hidden booking fees. Additionally, some airlines like Southwest in the US don't even list their fares on third-party platforms, so you'll need to visit their site to see their prices. By combining these strategies, leveraging aggregator tools, browsing privately, and cross-checking offers, you'll ensure you're leaving no stone unturned in your quest for cheap flights. So grab your laptop, go incognito, and let the hunt begin. When it comes to finding cheap flights, flexibility is often the deciding factor between scoring a great deal and overpaying. Being open to adjustments, whether it's your travel dates, departure location, or flight time, can lead to significant savings. Let's explore how this approach can transform your travel budget. The difference of just a day or two can have a dramatic impact on airfare. For example, flying on a Wednesday instead of a Friday might save you upwards of 20%. Airlines base their pricing on demand, and weekdays generally see fewer travelers than weekends. Consider this. A round-trip flight from New York to Miami might cost $400 for a Friday to Sunday itinerary. But if you're willing to shift your plans to a Tuesday departure and Thursday return, you could pay as little as $250. That's $150 saved, enough to cover a nice dinner or an extra activity during your trip. Many tools like Google Flights and Skyscanner let you view prices for an entire month, making it easy to identify the cheapest days to fly. If your schedule allows, aim for those lower demand days and watch your travel costs drop. Sometimes the best deals aren't at your closest airport. Flying out of or into alternative airports can often be a game changer for your budget. For instance, instead of flying directly into San Francisco International, SFO, consider Oakland, OAK, or San Jose, SJC, both of which are within an hour of San Francisco and often offer significantly cheaper fares. Another example, if you're traveling to Los Angeles, flights to Burbank or Long Beach can sometimes cost $50, $100 less than landing at LAX. Be sure to factor in transportation costs to and from these alternative airports, but even with an added shuttle or train ride, you'll often come out ahead. Convenience comes at a price. If you're willing to sacrifice a bit of comfort, you can save big by booking red-eye flights, overnight departures, or flights with layovers instead of direct routes. For instance, a direct flight from Chicago to Paris might cost $800, while a flight with a 4-hour layover in Dublin could be as low as $600. That's $200 saved for just a bit of extra travel time, and maybe even a chance to explore another city if your layover is long enough. Similarly, red-eye flights are often less in demand, meaning you can score a ticket for 15–20% less than more popular daytime departures. While these options might not be the most convenient, they're perfect for travelers who prioritize savings over speed. Pack a neck pillow, download a good audiobook, and embrace the journey. You'll thank yourself when you see your bank account. By staying flexible with your dates, airports, and flight times, you'll open up a world of affordable travel opportunities. So next time you're planning a trip, ask yourself, can I shift my schedule just a little? The savings might surprise you. The world of airfare is full of hidden treasures, if you know where to look. Savvy travelers know that keeping an eye on flight deals, using alerts, and employing creative strategies can unlock incredible savings. Here's how you can make the most of these tools and tricks. Sometimes the best deals aren't found by searching. They're delivered right to you. Websites like Scott's Cheap Flights, Airfare Watchdog, and The Flight Deal specialize in uncovering jaw-dropping airfare offers and sharing them with subscribers. Scott's Cheap Flights sends curated deals straight to your inbox, often featuring error fares or massive discounts. Subscribers have snagged round-trip flights to Europe for under $300 or Hawaii for less than $200. Airfare Watchdog tracks deals from your preferred airports and offers helpful fare alerts. It also highlights flash sales and promo codes for extra savings. The Flight Deal focuses on short-lived bargains like 24-hour sales or limited-time airfares, making it ideal for quick planners. These resources are invaluable for finding deals you might not discover on your own, especially for spontaneous trips or bucket list destinations. Most flight search engines, including Google Flights, Skyscanner, and Kayak, allow you to set up price alerts for specific routes or destinations. This feature sends you notifications when fares drop, so you can act quickly before the deal disappears. For example, if you're planning a trip to Tokyo, setting an alert for a departure window 2 to 3 months out might help you catch a price dip from $1,000 to $700. Even if you're not ready to book immediately, staying in the loop gives you an edge. One of the most creative hacks in the cheap flights playbook is hidden city ticketing, a technique popularized by platforms like Skiplagged. This strategy involves booking a flight with a layover at your actual destination and skipping the final leg of the journey. For instance, a direct flight from New York to Orlando might cost $300, but a flight from New York to Miami with a layover in Orlando could be $180. You simply get off the plane at Orlando instead of continuing to Miami. Important disclaimer: hidden city ticketing can violate airline policies, and it's not suitable for checked luggage, as your bags will typically be routed to the final destination. While platforms like Skiplagged make it easier to find these deals, use this hack with caution and only when you fully understand the risks. Many deals are fleeting, some lasting only hours, so being ready to act fast is crucial. Keep your passport up to date, have a flexible travel window, and be prepared to hit book as soon as you see a great price. By leveraging these tools, alerts, and hacks, you can transform the way you search for flights and unlock deals that make travel more accessible. The next time you spot a fare too good to be true, you'll know you're one step closer to the trip of your dreams. Cheap flights aren't just about timing and tricks, they're also about playing the long game. By maximizing rewards and loyalty programs, you can make every dollar you spend work harder for you. Here's how to turn your everyday expenses and travel habits into free flights, upgrades, and discounts. Frequent flyer programs are the cornerstone of travel rewards. Airlines like Delta, United, and American Airlines let you earn miles not only when you fly, but also through their partners. Here's how you can start building your mileage stash. Flights. Sign up for loyalty programs with the airlines you use most frequently. Even if you only fly occasionally, those miles add up over time. Credit cards. Many airline-affiliated credit cards allow you to earn miles on every purchase, often at an accelerated rate for travel-related expenses. Promotions and partnerships. Look out for special deals like earning double miles on certain routes or through partner promotions, such as hotels or car rentals. For instance, signing up for Alaska Airlines mileage plan or Emirates Skywards could mean not just discounts on flights but access to perks like priority boarding or free seat upgrades. Travel credit cards are a game-changer for savvy flyers. Some of the best travel rewards cards offer massive sign-up bonuses like earning 50,000 points after spending $3,000 in 3 months. These points are often enough for a free domestic flight or significant discounts on international travel. Chase Sapphire Preferred offers 60,000 bonus points, worth about $750 in travel, after meeting the minimum spend, plus double points on dining and travel. Capital One Venture Rewards earns unlimited 2x miles on all purchases, and you can redeem them for flights on any airline without blackout dates. American Express Platinum comes with perks like access to airport lounges, free checked bags, and up to $200 in airline fee credits annually. These cards also often include cashback on flights, trip insurance, and no foreign transaction fees, making them an excellent investment for frequent travelers. Want to take your savings to the next level? Combine rewards with other deals for maximum impact. For example, if you find a great fare through Google Flights, use a credit card with travel perks to book it and earn points or miles on top of the discount. Additionally, many airlines allow you to pay with points and cash, letting you stretch your rewards further. For example, using 20,000 miles and $150 for a $400 flight means you save cash and get closer to a free ticket. Make sure to take advantage of airline alliances like Star Alliance, SkyTeam, and oneworld, which let you redeem miles across multiple airlines. This is especially useful for international trips, where you can often find better routes or prices with partner airlines. By actively earning, stacking, and redeeming rewards, you can significantly reduce your travel costs. Over time, these programs can turn even your everyday spending into free flights and unforgettable experiences. So why not let your loyalty pay off? If you're willing to sacrifice a few luxuries, budget airlines and regional carriers can offer some of the best deals in the skies. These no-frills options are perfect for travelers looking to save, as long as you know what to expect and how to navigate the potential pitfalls. Let's dive into the world of affordable air travel. Budget airlines like Ryanair, Spirit Airlines, and AirAsia have become go-to options for travelers who prioritize price over perks. These carriers strip away the extras to keep ticket prices low, offering unbeatable fares on both short-haul and long-haul routes. Ryanair, famous for flights as cheap as $20 within Europe, like London to Barcelona or Paris to Rome. Spirit Airlines, known for domestic U.S. flights that can sometimes cost less than a tank of gas, like Miami to Atlanta for under $50. AirAsia, a favorite in Asia for regional flights with prices as low as $30 for routes like Bangkok to Singapore. However, the base fare often doesn't tell the whole story. Extra fees can quickly add up if you're not careful. For example, Spirit charges for everything from carry-on luggage to seat selection, while Ryanair may have strict rules about check-in and baggage. Pack light. Stick to a personal item or a small carry-on to avoid hefty baggage fees. Bring your own snacks. Budget airlines rarely include meals, and onboard purchases can be overpriced. Double-check policies. Review baggage dimensions, check-in deadlines, and seat selection charges to avoid surprises at the airport. Don't overlook smaller regional carriers when searching for flights. These airlines may not appear on major search engines, but they often offer competitive prices for specific routes. Frontier Airlines offers low-cost flights on less popular U.S. routes like Denver to Nashville. Viva Aerobus, a Mexican budget airline with affordable options for domestic and cross-border travel. Nok Air, a lesser-known carrier in Thailand that offers cheap flights to smaller cities. Regional carriers can be a hidden gem for destinations not well served by major airlines, particularly in remote or less tourist-heavy locations. When flying with budget or regional airlines, traveling light is essential. Most of these carriers charge for checked luggage and even standard-sized carry-ons, making it important to pack strategically. Stick to essentials. A backpack or small bag that fits under the seat is usually free. Wear bulkier items, save space by wearing heavier clothes like jackets and sneakers during boarding. Avoid last-minute add-ons. Pay for any extras, like checked baggage, during the booking process to avoid higher fees at the airport. By considering budget airlines and lesser-known carriers, you can unlock incredible savings and make travel more accessible. Just remember, a little preparation and flexibility can go a long way in ensuring that your no-frills adventure stays stress-free and budget-friendly. When it comes to booking flights, timing is key, but it doesn't always mean the same thing for every traveler. Some thrive on snagging spontaneous last-minute deals, while others prefer the certainty of planning far in advance. Both approaches have their pros and cons, and knowing when to use each can make a big difference in your travel budget. For the adventurous traveler, last-minute bookings can be a thrilling and cost-effective option. Airlines often slash prices a few days before departure to fill empty seats, and if your schedule is flexible, you could score an incredible deal. Where to look? Apps like Hopper, lastminute.com, and Skyscanner specialize in last-minute deals. For instance, Hopper's price prediction tool can alert you to price drops just before your travel dates. Pros: you can save up to 30–50% on unsold seats, especially for domestic flights or less popular routes. Cons: availability can be limited, and popular routes may not see significant price drops. Plus, waiting until the last minute risks higher prices if demand spikes. Example: a last-minute ticket from Los Angeles to Seattle could drop from $200 to $120 just 3 days before departure, but for peak destinations like New York during the holidays, prices might remain high or even climb. If you have specific travel plans, especially for peak seasons or popular routes, long-term planning is your best bet. Booking early allows you to lock in lower fares before prices rise due to increased demand. Timing: for domestic flights, aim to book 2–3 months in advance. For international flights, start looking 4–6 months ahead. Advantages: planning ahead not only helps you avoid surge pricing but also guarantees seat availability, particularly on routes with limited flights or high demand. Tools: use price tracking tools like Google Flights or Kayak to monitor trends and ensure you're booking at the optimal time. Example: booking a round-trip ticket from New York to London 6 months in advance might cost $650, while waiting until 1 month before departure could push the price up to $1,200 or more during peak travel seasons. Go last minute. If you're flexible with dates and destinations and you're comfortable with some uncertainty, this approach works well for quick getaways or when you're open to exploring wherever the best deal takes you. Plan ahead. If you're traveling during holidays, heading to a popular destination, or have fixed dates, families, large groups, or travelers with specific needs, for example, seat preferences or connecting flights, will benefit more from early booking. By understanding the strengths of both strategies, you can decide which approach fits your travel style and budget. Whether you're planning months in advance or jumping on a last-minute opportunity, there's always a way to make the timing work in your favor. When it comes to international travel, airfare can be one of the biggest expenses, but with a little creativity and strategy, you can bring those costs down significantly. Here are some insider tips to help you save big on your next global adventure. Did you know that airlines often adjust prices based on your location? By using a VPN, virtual private network, to change your virtual location, you can uncover cheaper fares that may not be visible in your country. For example, a flight from the US to Europe might cost $700 when booked from a US IP address, but drop to $600 if the booking appears to come from a European location. Tools like NordVPN or ExpressVPN make it easy to switch regions and compare fares. Pro tip: clear your browser cookies or use incognito mode before searching. This ensures that airlines won't track your previous searches and inflate prices. Sometimes paying in the airline's home currency can shave a few dollars or even more off your ticket price. Many international airlines, especially those based in Asia, the Middle East, or Europe, offer slightly lower rates in their local currency compared to converting prices into dollars. For instance, booking a ticket on Emirates' website in AED, United Arab Emirates dirhams, instead of USD, could save you 3–5% due to exchange rate differences and pricing strategies. Just make sure your credit card doesn't charge high foreign transaction fees before using this trick. Who says you have to stick with one airline for your round trip? Mixing and matching airlines, booking your outbound and return flights with different carriers, can often result in better rates. For example, flying from New York to Tokyo might cost $1,200 round trip on one airline, but combining a low-cost carrier like ANA for the outbound leg and a competitive return fare from Delta could drop the price to $900. Many search engines like Skyscanner and Kayak make it easy to piece together these itineraries for maximum savings. Pro tip: be cautious of different baggage policies if you're mixing airlines. Check weight limits and fees to avoid unexpected costs. Finding cheap flights isn't just about one trick, it's about combining strategies to maximize your savings. From timing your booking and leveraging tools like price alerts to getting creative with VPNs and mixing airlines, there's a wealth of ways to make airfare more affordable. Traveling the world doesn't have to mean breaking the bank. With a bit of flexibility, curiosity, and these insider tips, you can unlock opportunities to explore new places while staying well within your budget. Which of these tips will you try for your next trip? Let us know in the comments. And if you have your own travel hacks, we'd love to hear them. Don't forget to subscribe for more budget-savvy travel advice. Your next adventure is just a few clicks away.